On today's Disney Roundup, the Mandalorian and Grogu arrive at Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios, Disney cuts the number of voyages per week for the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser, and the first trailer for the new Haunted Mansion movie. I have all that and more for you coming up right here on the DRU.
To infinity and beyond!
I'm in the mood to help you, dude. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Hey everyone, Jeff here, and welcome to the Disney Roundup, where I bring you up to date with all the latest Disney and Disney Parks news each and every single week. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive the Disney Roundup each and every single week. Starting with Parks news, after much time and speculation that they may never be able to show at Walt Disney World, the Mandalorian and Grogu have now arrived at Hollywood Studios. Last week, on the premiere date of the first episode of The Mandalorian Season 3, Disney gave us a great surprise as starting now, guests can see the Mandalorian and Grogu at Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios. A big surprise, I'm sure, to a lot of people, including myself. We're not expecting this to happen anytime soon, as following Mando and Grogu's arrival out at Disneyland, it was said they would never be able to show in Hollywood Studios due to the timeline with the Galactic Starcruiser. Whether this is a sign of what's to come for the Galactic Starcruiser is currently unknown. On the first day of their arrival though, Mando and Grogu were swarmed by people as they make their way through the marketplace. Just like out at Disneyland, there is no official meet and greet for them, as you can see them walking by periodically throughout the day. Now with the much larger crowds at Walt Disney World though, and the new season just premiering, it does beg the question as to why Disney didn't offer a meet and greet for this, as I'm sure a lot of guests would prefer to do that to get those photos and would probably pay for it as well. In addition, Disney has also confirmed this isn't just a limited time offering from the premiere of The Mandalorian Season 3, as Mando and Grogu will be making regular appearances in the land. Let me know what you think of this in the comments down below though, and if you'll be looking to go see Mando and Grogu on your next visit to Hollywood Studios. With the newly reimagined Mickey's Toontown set to reopen in the next few weeks, Disney has now shared a sneak peek of the food that will be offered in the land. On March 19th, you'll be able to once again step foot inside the reimagined, vibrant, and exciting world of Mickey Mouse and his pals. There will be two new locations you can explore, being Cafe Daisy and Good Boy Grocers. Cafe Daisy is a new eatery where Daisy Duck will be showing off her new expert culinary skills. Offerings include the Daisy's dressed up dog, an all-beef foot-long hot dog, chili cheese sauce, mac and cheese, and Parmesan potato crispies with house-made chips. There's also the Daisy Dog, an all-beef foot-long hot dog with house-made chips, and gives you the option of adding some chili cheese sauce. The Cheesy Pizza Flopover features mozzarella and provolone with tomato sauce, while the Pepperoni Pizza Flopover has pepperoni, mozzarella, and provolone with tomato sauce. There's also a vegan spring garden wrap, a cheese and pepperoni pizza, Minnie's mini corn dogs, and Minnie's mac and cheesy for kids. You can also snag a side of Toontown tater chips, house-made chips with chili cheese sauce to add on to your meal, or Daisy's Goody Goody Donuts. Over at the Toontown Farmers Market is where you'll find Good Boy Grocers. Some of the snack-sized items you can pick up include pickles, mini Baby Bell snack cheese, Coca-Cola beverages, waters, Topo Chico sparkling mineral water, gluten allergy-friendly cookies, fruit bars, and whole fruits. If you're interested in the perfect picnic basket, you can choose 3 snack-sized items such as cuties, yogurt smoothie, applesauce granola bar, and more. You'll also be able to choose between a small Dasani water or a Minute Maid juice box. And if you want to enhance your outing even more, you can also get a perfect picnic blanket to go with your basket for your own picnic outing in Mickey's Toontown. Returning in the next few weeks, Disney has announced a reopening date for Typhoon Lagoon. Disney's Typhoon Lagoon water park, the tropical themed park, will reopen to guests on Sunday, March 19th. As announced last week, H2O Glow After Hours will also return in May, with tickets on sale now. Once the park reopens, guests will get to enjoy attractions such as Crush and Gusher or Humunga Cowabunga. You can also cool off with new sweets and treats, including the pineapple upside down cone available at Happy Landings. The Snack Shack will also offer the Moana and Hey Hey cone. Guests of all ages can catch gnarly waves while body surfing in the water at the Typhoon Lagoon surf pool. Private surf sessions will be offered in the surf pool. Open surf will also be available for surfers or small groups that want to surf but do not need the entire pool to themselves. For the first time since the park closures in 2020, character dining has now returned to Cinderella's royal table. As announced back in December, character dining has now returned to Cinderella's royal table over this past week. Up until this point, while dining at Cinderella's royal table, guests would only be able to spot Cinderella from afar periodically. Now the princesses have returned and will interact with you during your meal. Prices have also since increased as well, with breakfast being $65 for adults and $39 for kids, and $79 for adults and $47 for kids for lunch and dinner. Now on to Outside the Parks news. Following its most recent cuts just revealed weeks ago, later this year the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser will be reducing the number of weekly voyages. Per WDW News Today, Disney has announced they will be cutting back on the amount of voyages offered during the week for the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser. Starting in October of this year, the experience will only be offered twice per week. Of course, this announcement comes just weeks after they adjusted the Galactic Starcruiser to where it will only offer one dinner service to guests each night instead of the previous two from the low number of voyages. That, along with cast members' hours being cut, or voyages being canceled, or discounts being given, including the most recent one for cast members, offering them almost a 50% discount. In an announcement regarding dates to book from October through December, Disney says, when the Voyage calendar is live, you may notice the schedule has been modified to provide 2 voyages per week, except for holiday weeks where we may have 3 voyages. We've been learning a lot during our first year of operation and have adjusted voyage dates to meet the needs of our guests. I think it's pretty clear now that Disney is doing all they can to get the most out of the Galactic Starcruiser while they can, as from with the amount of cuts and discounts they've rolled out as of late, that the permanent closure for the experience could come as early as the end of this year. Let me know what you think of this in the comments down below though, and how long do you think the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser will last? Now in the company news, coming to theaters this summer, Disney has released their first trailer for The Haunted Mansion. Directed by award-winning filmmaker Justin Simien, Haunted Mansion features an all-star assembled cast that includes Lakeith Stanfield, Tiffany Haddish, Owen Wilson, Danny DeVito, Rosario Dawson, Chase W. Dillon, and Dan Levy, with Jamie Lee Curtis and Jared Leto as the Hatbox Ghost. Inspired by the classic theme park attraction, Haunted Mansion is about a woman and her son who enlist a motley crew of so-called spiritual experts who help get rid of their home of supernatural squatters. The film's producers are Dan Lin and Jonathan Eyrick, with Nick Reynolds and Tom Heitzman serving as executive producers. The Haunted Mansion comes to theaters this summer on July 28th, and if you'd like to check out the trailer, I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. Coming to Disney Plus next month, Disney has shared the first trailer for Peter Pan and Wendy. Walt Disney Studios has released a teaser trailer for Peter Pan and Wendy, inviting audiences to experience the timeless adventure featuring the beloved characters like never before. Peter Pan and Wendy introduces Wendy Darling, a girl afraid to leave her childhood home behind, who meets Peter Pan, a boy who refuses to grow up, alongside her brothers, and a tiny fairy, Tinkerbell. She travels with Peter to the magical world of Neverland. There, Wendy encounters the evil pirate captain, Captain Hook, and embarks on a thrilling and dangerous adventure that will change her life forever. Peter Pan and Wendy will begin streaming on April 28th on Disney Plus, and if you'd like to check out that trailer, I will leave a link to that in the description down below. Alright everyone, well that's all you for this week's episode of the Disney Roundup. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive the Disney Roundup each and every single week. That's all you for this week. Until next time, we'll see you on the DRU.